Okay, so guys, let us start with the session. Let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Krishna, and I am a master cloud architect, and I work with various technologies like on GCP, Azure, and then primarily I work on the Oracle Cloud. And I have been a DBA, I have been an Exadata admin, and I have been working with many big customers throughout my journey. I have around 15 plus years of experience, and I've been working with many customers throughout the globe. I have helped customers migrate their databases, set up their infrastructure, set up their security policies, and I have worked across like 50 plus big customers who are big telco giants, telecom giants, and who are in banking domain, right? So I have done the consultancy, and I am a freelancer. I work for a lot of big projects, and on the terms of training, I have trained more than like 300 people on Exadata technologies. I have trained more than 100 people on OCI. I have trained more than 500 people as an Oracle DB administrator, right? And on OCI and Exadata, I have been giving regular trainings, and many people are there whom I have trained, and they have got placed, and they are now working as a OCI cloud architect and as an OCI cloud engineer, right? So I provide the training and I do the consultancy also. So that helps me in maintaining both the things, because in these kind of technologies cannot be trained by someone who is only a trainer. Until and unless the people don't have the practical experience, I don't believe that they can provide such kind of trainings, right? That is point number one. Now, here, why we are here, I think you all guys are here due to you want to run the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure course. Now, if I talk about big clouds in market, right? Who are big players? Yeah, can somebody ping me on the chat window? Who do you think is the big players? You guys are free to ping. I am just monitoring the chat window. So as per my understanding, the biggest player is AWS. After that, the biggest player is Microsoft. After that, that means Azure, right? After that, the biggest player is GCP. And mind it, I work with all the big clouds, and I work regularly with all these clouds. But what I enjoy doing is Oracle Cloud, that is OCI, right? Now you guys might be asking why we are focusing on OCI. Why only Oracle Cloud? Why not these clouds? Why not we should go and learn these clouds, right? So my answer to this is, if you see, Oracle Cloud is only started 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago. And in 3 to 4 years, it is starting beating GCP, and it is now pushing towards the third number. If you go and see the fiscal results of Oracle, it is going very fast. And if you are a DBA, if you are a system admin, this is must to have, because you might find many people on AWS. You might find many people on Azure. You might find many people on GCP. But Oracle Cloud, very less people is there. Even the resource shortage is there. Lot of big companies are moving to Oracle Cloud, and lot of resource shortage is there. They are looking for trained resources on Oracle Cloud, but they are eventually not getting it. Okay. You guys have also pinged Azure, Google, OCI, right? AWS, Microsoft, Google. So I will tell you. Just give me a minute. So I'll tell you one thing, that if you talk about these clouds, what I have seen, because I started working on the Microsoft Azure, then I quickly switched to Oracle Cloud because I was an Oracle DB also. That is why I switched to Oracle Cloud. But then soon I realized that this cloud has a lot of potential in market, and this cloud can grow very fast. Why? Because all the Oracle customer base are very big. Those guys who are DBA, they might be aware of this thing, that Oracle infrastructure is very big. That means most of the big OEMs use Oracle. So that means they have a lot of servers and lot of computes to uplift to cloud, right? To go to cloud. Now, guys, just let me know one thing. How many of you guys who are DBA and they think Oracle has a very, very big amount of infrastructure in the on-premise? That means the Oracle customers. You might be knowing that big companies are using Oracle only, right? Oracle is not used by the small shops, right? So who of you believe, just type yes in the chat window, that Oracle has big customers in market? Even the biggest customers in market, Oracle has. If you talk about any bank, most of the banks are using Oracle. If you talk about big airlines, they are using Oracle. If you talk about big shops in US, any other vendor like Walmart, they are using Oracle, right? So Oracle is been used by big giants. It is not mostly used by small shops. What small shops use? They usually use AWS, GCP, other things, right? But Oracle already has a base, already has a big base of customers. Now, what strategy Oracle is doing? That Oracle is moving the customers to cloud. They already have a big base of the customers who are already using their databases, right? Everybody know that Oracle is number one in database from more than 3 decades, correct? So now they are trying to push and move all their customers to cloud. So that is why I can see I have been there from past 5 years since the inception of Oracle Cloud. And I have seen a tremendous growth in Oracle Cloud. Even personally, I have felt that my career has grown many folds in last 3 to 4 years while working on Oracle Cloud. And similar, you can also expect once you start learning this cloud, right? Okay. So many people have said yes. Okay. Now let us move. Let us move to the next slide. Now, because this is only a 1 hour of webinar, I cannot give you a detail about the courses, much detail. We cannot go into deep dive. But what you are going to learn on this course, that is what I'm going to explain. So if you come and start learning this Oracle Cloud with us, you are going to deep dive into Oracle Cloud. This is not a theoretical training. This is a pure hands-on training. So anybody who is not interested in performing the hands-on, I will not recommend this training to them, because this will be a pure hands-on training and I am a pure technical guy. I am a pure techie. I am not a trainer. Okay. I am a pure techie. So I will give the deep dive into the Oracle Cloud. You guys are going to deep dive into the OCI. You guys are going to do a lot of hands-on labs. You guys are going to with a lot of Q&A with me. And you guys will also get the community support of cloud architects. And we will be guiding you towards the jobs, how you can get the good job, how you can search for the job, how you can prepare for the interviews, right? All these things we are going to help you. I am going to personally help you and guide you related to all these things, right? And this is not only a training where you will just see some theories. No, this is a deep dive technical project training, right? So that is what we will learn in this cloud. Now, what we do, I mean, what I do and my community do. I have a good amount of community. We have a good amount of community, which is particularly into these kind of cloud solutioning, cloud architectures, right? And day in, day out, we do the consultancy for big giants, right? So we know what is going in the market, right? So we are the experts of Oracle technologies, right? And I am personally also called as a cloud SME. So I am SME for OCI. I am an SME for Exadata. I am an SME for, I am an SME for 𝐤𝐴-CC. Has anybody heard of 𝐤𝐴-CC and 𝐤𝐴-CS? Anybody who has heard of what is Exadata and what is 𝐤𝐴-CC and 𝐤𝐴-CS? Anybody who has idea? Just ping yes in the window. I just wanted to know how much aware the people are. No. Okay. So let's not talk about these two things. Let us talk about the OCI only. But I just wanted to understand. Okay, Gangadhar said he has the idea. Okay. So okay, that's okay. If you don't have the idea, that is okay. I don't want to focus on that, but just wanted to understand. So here we are not providing only the theoretical training, but an expert training with the hands-on lab, which I don't think so anybody in market is providing or anybody in market is entertaining this. Okay. But we know how to train because we are not only the trainer, right? Now, coming on to the next slide, another small 2 minutes glimpse about me. What my skills are. I work on Oracle Cloud and Exadata regularly. I do the big architecture solutions. I build the big architecture solutions for big customers. I do the pre-sales work on this. I do the implementation work on this. And I do a lot of implementations and I build a lot of architectures day in, day out, right? So 𝐤𝐴-CC and CS, what I was asking, I try working on this. I have extensive experience, around more than 10 years of experience working on 𝐤𝐴-CC, 𝐤𝐴-CS. And Oracle database, definitely I was a DBA, I was setting up rack, and who guys are DBA must be knowing it. Apart from that, I work on a lot of projects related to Kubernetes and DevOps as well, with multiple different customers, where we do the DevOps lifecycle, where we build the architectures based on the Kubernetes and Docker, right? Now, moving ahead with this. So what I am trying to explain you guys by the end of this hour, that what is Oracle Cloud basically, how you can learn Oracle Cloud, and how you can leverage this to become one of the role, to take one of the role. I mean, you guys, some guys can become cloud engineer, some guys can become cloud architect, depends. But in most of the cases, the journey goes like, first you will become a cloud engineer after learning OCI, and then you will become the cloud architect. And I also followed the same path, right? But there are, I mean, if somebody can grab it very fast and some guys are very good into the architectures, they can directly go to Oracle architect also, cloud architect also. But this requires at least 10 to 12 years of experience plus, right? But usually it is a good thing. First you learn Oracle Cloud and then you get a job as a cloud engineer and then you go as a cloud architect, right? This is usually the path, what I'm telling, right? So now, what is OCI? What is OCI? So basically, OCI is the cloud offering from Oracle, where Oracle has realized after some time that when AWS was going very high in the market, when Azure was going very high in the market, then Oracle realized that we have so much of big customers in plate, right? And they are using our databases. So why should not we provide a cloud where these customers can put their databases and run their infra on Oracle Cloud, right? So that is why they took some best architects from AWS, they took some best architects from Azure, and they designed their cloud which they call it as OCI. The short form is OCI. The big form is Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So basically OCI is their cloud offering, their public cloud offering, which is similar to Azure and AWS and GCP, right? Where customers can move their on-premise workloads, whatever on-premise workloads they have, they can move to cloud and they can save a lot of money and a lot of other things, right? But coming to our point, how can we learn Oracle Cloud? How can we learn this? So as per my understanding, to learn OCI, the first and foremost thing required is a good and expert guidance, right? Which we are going to give you. That means you should learn from someone who has been working on this from quite long. And I've been working on OCI since inception. It's been around 5 years, right? Okay, you can ask your question, but I'll give you some time to ask the question. If you want in between, okay, go ahead, please. Somebody raise the hand to ask question. Can you please, Aishwarya, can you please unmute? I am not a DBA, so this is for me or not, because I recently am. No, this is for you. If you are a DBA, it is well and good. If you are not a DBA, that is okay. Nobody says that you can learn OCI if you are a DBA. Okay. No,
Hello,
this
sir.
course doesn't. Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I am from non-IT background, sir. Can I join this course, sir?
You are from which background?
Non-IT, BPO.
Pardon?
BPO.
BPO,
Calling for
yes, you can join, definitely. By the end of this course, you will understand, by the end of this webinar, you will understand that you can also join this course.
Thanks.
Definitely. Yeah. So guys,
Am I audible?
Yeah, Pawan, you are audible.
Krishna, I have one question. What is the future of this OCI architect or engineer while the apps being moved to the Fusion?
See, OCI will give you an infrastructure, right, to run the databases and your EBS application. So OCI future is very bright. Point number one. Now, if you are saying that you will run your EBS, or let's suppose your Fusion application, right, where you will run these applications? In cloud. So you will run these applications in Oracle Cloud infrastructure, right? This will have an infrastructure. Oracle Cloud will have an infrastructure. So all your applications are going to run here only, right? So first you will have to understand how to configure this infrastructure, how this infrastructure will run, right? How your applications will be hosted here. All these things are very important, right? Otherwise, how will you host this application?
Okay.
Am I able to answer?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, guys, I will request that I will give you a time for Q&A. Let me proceed further. Otherwise, this session will go for long hours, right? So we have a time frame to complete this. So let me just proceed ahead, and then I will give you some time to answer all your questions, right? I will unmute you and you can ask. Now, what has brought me personally to learn Oracle Cloud? Because I can see there's a vast shift from on-premise to cloud. You can see most of the big customers are moving their data centers, are moving their on-premise data centers to cloud. Can anybody tell me why they are moving? Can anybody
Costing
bring in the chat window? Costing. One good answer. Costing.
and
One.
high availability.
Good. This is a very prominent answer. Costing and high.
Performance, sir.
Yeah.
Security.
Performance, sir. So
What-
it
what-
will.
Sorry, one by one, please. Dheeraj, what you said?
Performance, sir.
Performance. Exactly. Performance is
Security.
also one of the constraints. Security. But security is one of the big
Play
constraints.
and plug.
But yeah, plug and play. So
Yeah,
sometimes
lower
cloud is also called plug and play, lower maintenance. That is actually, if you cover all these aspects, this will give you lower maintenance, right?
Correct.
Right. So now there are many customers who are saying, I have been into many customers. I'll tell you one or two use cases, right? One of my customer was there. He was having 2 big data centers. The problem was he has to manage the electricity. The hardware is going end of the life, right? End of life of hardware, right? After some time. So they are saying how to manage this. So these 2 data centers were giving them, let's suppose a cost of 1 crore rupees per year. Let's suppose I'm just taking a random number. Okay, don't go by the number. Then they were thinking, why to spend 1 crore rupees on these 2 data centers? Can't we get something wherein we can give something per month, some dollar per month, and that can go ahead, right? And then these guys moved to Oracle Cloud. And they were having around, I suppose they were having around 200 plus databases hosted on their data centers. And apart from that, lot of applications also, right? So they moved one by one. They moved their one data center to OCI, Oracle Cloud, and they see around 40% of cost reduction. 40% of cost savings they can see on their current budget, what they were spending here. And now they don't have to manage any infrastructure. Nobody likes to manage the infrastructure, right? Everybody wants that you manage the infrastructure, I will enjoy the services. So now with the movement of cloud, the customers are enjoying the services. They are not worried about all these things. On top of that, they are getting high availability, costing, performance, security, plug and play model, and lot of other scaling factors and other things also, which we will learn in the course, right? Now, up till now, you guys might have understand that what benefits the cloud will bring, correct? Now, what important components are there in the cloud? When people start, they say that what to learn. What will be the important components in the cloud? So if you see Oracle networking, this is one of the very key component in which we are going to focus a lot. In our course, we focus a lot on the networking because your infra will only run when you will get a good network, right? Another important part is your storage. That means there are multiple kinds of storages in the cloud, right? And we have to understand how the storage will work. This is not a traditional method. In the traditional method, what used to happen? You have a SAN storage, NAS storage, right? But now in cloud, the storage farm is a different farm. You have object storage, block storage, different kind of other storages, right? Which you can use. So now to understand this storage is, I'm just highlighting what are important components. So networking is one of the very important component which anybody who is willing to move to cloud or Oracle Cloud or any cloud should learn. And another storage is very important component, right? Now, coming back to another point, some points I have not mentioned here. I'm just giving you big 2 components. After that, if you see, there are IDCS component, lot of other components also, right? Which I will discuss detail in the course, right? Not now. Then there's a security component, right? Then there's a migration component. So a lot of other components are there, but these 2-3 components are the biggest component to understand. Now, if I move ahead, why customers are moving to cloud? We have already discussed in the last slide, right? You all can understand, right? Now, what role you can pitch in the market? after getting this course? That is one important point which I want to answer. So I would recommend each of you guys after completing the course that what role you target, how to search the job, right? I will recommend, I'll tell you, but I will recommend in most of the cases, anybody should start with the cloud engineer. And if there are some guys who are 15, 20 years of experience, let's suppose, then they can directly target the Oracle Cloud Architect role. This is the role. What next switch in your job you will have, right? That is what I'm targeting. So this course will target basically these two kind of roles in the market. You can go and search for these roles, right? There are a lot of job openings. I'll show you by the end of this webinar. I'll show you that where the job openings are, how it is. Okay. Now, log into OCI we will do. Just give me 2-3 minutes to log into OCI and show you the console. One important aspect of OCI is also migrating databases to OCI. That is not primarily the only requirement for learning OCI. But if somebody knows how to migrate a DB to OCI, it is a very, very important and critical component. So for all the DBAs who are here, once you get to know the infrastructure, how your services are configured. So once you talk about the infrastructure, it will have the VM, it will have the gateways, it will have a lot of other components. Once you will understand how these components are working, you are ready to push your database to the OCI. And many of the DBAs might be knowing it, that this is a very important component in market, that how to migrate your databases to OCI, right? But this is necessarily not only the requirement for learning OCI. OCI infrastructure is different thing and migrating it different thing. Both are two different things, right? But we are going to cover the overview of migration also. Now, job path and how to upskill. Now, many people, I have trained many students, right? And the biggest problem they feel is that what to learn, right? If they know what to learn, there are many people who can learn. Then the another question comes, how to learn, right? Then the another point comes, from where to learn. There are a lot of components. From where shall I learn this? Where will I find the good content? Do you guys agree with me? Yeah, go ahead, Satish. I'll give you the time to ask questions. I already told, but
Sorry,
yeah.
you completed 11th point. Just go. Okay.
Mhm.
So I have one query. So after completion of this OCA course, can I compare with this Azure admin level or AWS admin level, this course?
Yes, correct. Exactly. So if you talk about the AWS administrator, right? Right? It is equally to OCI admin, what we are going to target. OCI admin, cloud engineer, right? Cloud engineer is the role. What duties you are going to do is the OCI admin. Similar way, AWS does the AWS admin. And mind you, and understand one thing, if you learn any cloud, you can also go to another cloud, easily shift.
Yeah.
But I don't who will learn OCI admin or this course right now will need to go to any other cloud, because there are hundreds and thousands of openings which are pending due to the lack of skill set in the market. So anybody who is proficient in OCI is getting immediate job, that I can assure you. There are a lot of guys on the AWS Azure front, but very less guys on the OCI front. So Oracle is very aggressive about hiring the guys who are in OCI and even the partners of Oracle. Oracle has a lot of partner ecosystem, right?
Yes.
So all are searching for these guys. Okay.
Yeah, and one more thing, you mentioned migration DB to the OCI. You covered only migration Oracle DB to OCI or any other cloud as well?
No, so see, once you understand the infrastructure, right? Once you understand how the infrastructure works, after that you can migrate the VMs, you can migrate the other components, you can migrate the EBS. But first you have to understand how the infrastructure works.
Okay.
The biggest thing is infrastructure. If you don't have the infra, where will you, if you don't have a land, where will you build your house? Tell me. So anybody who is going to buy whenever you go and buy a flat, right? You look for the amenities, you look for where the flat is situated, right? You look for how many towers they have, what infra they have, correct or not? Or directly you go and see the flat.
Agree.
You look the whole society, right? So what
Yeah.
what we are talking about is this whole society, what you are having in the infrastructure. So what I am focusing on, first you should guys learn the infrastructure, how OCI is working, how this cloud is working. Most of the people don't know this in the market, and that is what the requirement is. Once you understand how this cloud is working, how the components like network, storage, all those things are working, right? You can go ahead and learn how to move your databases, how to move your applications, right? All these things you can learn later. But first you have to understand the infrastructure. Okay, so I will open the Q&A session for next 5 minutes. Guys, please start asking the questions. Any other
What
questions?
Yeah.
covers migration
Yes,
part as well?
so
Please one by one. Plus raise your hand. I'll tell the name who can ask the question.
Yeah, is this course covers migration as well?
So
From-
we will cover, are you a DBA?
Yes, I am DBA.
You are a DBA. Okay, so you are a Oracle DBA?
Yeah, Oracle DBA.
Okay, so this course will cover the overview of migration, how you are going to migrate, right? So same methods what you have currently on the on-premise, how to inject those methods into the cloud. And once you are able to understand, sorry, my pen is giving some problem. Just give me a minute. So once you understand that how your infra is working, you will be easily able to inject. I will come on this migration path. I will show you that what techniques we are going to cover in migration. But we are not going to migrate big database. I will show you how to migrate small databases and will show you these strategies. So once you understand the infrastructure and everything, you will be easily able to migrate the database. So 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐵 Chauhan is raising the hand. Yes, 𝐒𝐮, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I have two questions. First one is what is the basic difference between AWS and Azure and OCI? And the second question is what is the market percentage of OCI and data center market?
OCI and
Data center.
data center.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
you can
like,
compare market of OCI and Azure and AWS. That is okay.
No,
But
sir, like companies using data center and companies,
Okay.
going to OCI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good question. Okay, so I'll answer it quickly. See, if you see, every cloud has different kind of customers, right? Let's suppose someone who is running SQL Server or SQL Server, right? They would prefer if they have, let's suppose, 200 machines, right, of SQL Server running on their on-premise, they will likely prefer to go on Azure cloud because they already have the SQL Server servers from Microsoft, right? They will get benefits on the licenses. So every cloud has different kind of customer base. What I am telling, Oracle is having big customer base because you already know that big airlines and all those stuff, what I told you, big airlines, big marts, all those are running Oracle. So anybody who is running an Oracle database and has an Oracle farm will definitely move to Oracle cloud. He will never ever try to move to Azure. I have seen many customers who are now moving from AWS to OCI and Azure to OCI because at that time when they moved to AWS and Azure, they were not having this Oracle cloud in market, right? So now they are moving. Most of the customers on the on-premise who are running Oracle database will definitely move to OCI. Okay. Now, second thing, the data center market. Still, if I compare, the data center market is big. I mean, the people who are having the data center on-premise. But our advantage is that now quickly they are moving to cloud. And they are in the planning phase. Most of the customers are doing the planning. They are checking how can we move, right? What benefits we can have. So if you compare the market, definitely 70%, almost 70% of people are on the on-premise. But now 30% are already moving to cloud. And this journey is going on. So soon after 2-3 years, you will say this number will swap. Only 30 to 40% will be left on the on-premise and most 60 to 70% will go on the cloud. Like it can be OCI, Azure or AWS, anyone, right? Because directly you cannot compare a data center to only OCI. You have to take all the clouds in account, right? Okay,
Hello,
go
sir.
ahead. Any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, course duration, sir, and what is the package in the market, sir, for this course?
See, very good question, because it actually everything boils down to what we are going to get in the next switch, right? So package is good in market, and that depends on what is your current package and what role you are targeting, right? So let's suppose if a DB, I'm just giving a rough example, right? I have seen people getting 100% hike easily. I have seen people get 200% hike. I have seen people get 50% hike. 50 to 60% is very easy. What I can see, very easy. Okay. That also depends on what kind of role you are currently, right? And what role you are targeting. So easily, I think 50, 60% or 100% I can be achieved using this. After learning this OCI, right? Okay, go ahead. Anybody else?
Yeah,
Hello.
hi sir. Myself,
Course duration,
could
sir.
you please explain what is Oracle EBS Cloud Manager?
No, so EBS Cloud Manager, we are not going to cover in this. This is not a EBS course. This
Yeah,
course is not
okay.
EBS, right? This is a Oracle Cloud Infrastructure course.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So EBS Cloud
Can you
Manager is not a
can you
part.
let us know?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
What is
The cross-platforms migration are possible with
Correct,
Windows to Linux and all.
correct,
Whether
correct,
any
correct.
other DBs which are running other than Oracle, is it feasible?
Right, definitely. Once you will learn the course, you will try to understand how your DBs are going to run. It can be any DB. On-premise also, your databases are running on a VM, right? They are running on a VM, correct? So simple, if you know how to provision this particular VM in Oracle Cloud, you can run your DB in a lesser amount of this also. I mean, in a lesser amount of cost. You can your
You are
database.
going to take us through in this course about how we can maintain the costing and all.
Correct, definitely. We are going to cover all those things. Yeah.
Hello.
This lab access and all will be allowed for how
Lab
many
access,
days?
yes. So lab, see those people who have the credit card, we will urge you to make a free cloud account and you can use that. But those who don't have, or even if you don't want to use that, we will provide you the lab. So 100% lab will be provided for you to do the hands-on. Don't worry about
For
that.
how many duration? How many days or months? What?
So this course will be approximately about 45 days, which will include all the labs, all the all your course material, going through each of the components, all those things, right? So approximately around 45 days, and every day 1 hour we will spend on this course, because I don't think so that more than 1 hour is good for spending daily basis, because most of the people are on
Correct.
the job,
I
right?
understood. But for
Krishna, I
how
have a
long do we
question.
have the access for the account is what my question.
Pardon?
How long do we have the access for the cloud account is my
So
question.
during the course, that is for 45 days, you will have the access to the cloud account.
Okay.
After that, we will disable the access, but we will tell you the method by which you can create your own personal account into OCI and you can continue practicing.
Oh, fine.
So can we create all the resources with that account, or do we have any limit with that account?
So definitely there is a set of limitations, right? Which some of the people are from lab side who are going to work with you on the lab part. So some limitations will be there, but that is very minimal. You will be having access to all the services. It's just that nobody will, like, for example, if you say I will provision a VM with 100 OCPU, right? I will not allow you. Correct?
Okay, but
Because
load
you are-
balancer and so advanced concept we can do that, right?
Pardon? Yes, everything. All the advanced
Okay.
concepts will be covered.
Hello.
Krishna, I have a
Do we get recorded videos?
Pardon?
Do we get a recorded videos?
So you guys will get a LMS portal access. That I think Aishwarya can give you Aishwarya can tell you how many days it will be. But during the course, you will have a LMS access and you will watch the video. You can watch the videos as many number of times you want, anytime. And that LMS will also have all the PDFs and all the PPTs.
Okay, as you are going to take the classes, so so you have any of the videos where you have teaching OCI. So just for the
So I think I have that, but I will let Aishwarya to answer that. And
Yeah.
maybe you can connect offline with Aishwarya, and she can answer all your queries like this. Okay.
Hello.
Krishna, am I audible? Hello, Krishna,
Hi,
am I
Krishna.
audible? Krishna, am I audible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Krishna, I got a basic understanding. I'm working as an Oracle DB and I'm carrying 14 years of experience in
Mhm.
Oracle and AWS. From last 4 years, I'm working on AWS platform. So I got an understanding with respect to cloud technologies.
Okay, very
But
good.
yeah. So, but while working on while learning the OCI, different trying to learn, the different courses from the Oracle platform, mylearn.oracle.com. Facing some challenges to understand the concept, like what is
Definitely.
availability domain, what is compartment, what is ID,
Got your
all
point.
these things.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how how you are going to teach us in a such a deep I mean in a such a way that we will be having a deep understanding with respect to all the components of the OCI. And as couple of times this question already being raised, that how to migrate the databases, like then how to migrate the applications. And yeah, one more thing, like are you going to cover the Kubernetes as well in this particular
No, I am not going to cover Kubernetes. And
so at least
Kubernetes is all total a different thing, but I can cover what OCI is having in the Kubernetes, right? If you want to deep dive into Kubernetes, we are not going to cover, but how OKE, that means the Oracle Kubernetes engine is working, that we are going to cover in this course. How you can use to provision the Kubernetes pods and all those stuff, na? With resource manager, we are going to cover that. And
Okay.
answering your first question, once you see, if that is so much easy to learn, anybody can learn using the YouTube, right? YouTube has all the content. If it is so easy, everybody can learn using YouTube. Why people will opt for a practical project-based training? So in our training, providing, yeah.
I was trying to say I'm trying to learn from the Oracle official website.
I got it. I got it. Even Oracle official website will have the videos, but they don't cover the project fundamentals. They don't give you the projects to work, right? It is only the videos. But in our training, I am personally involved with you on the project. I will give you multiple hands-on lab to do, where I am going to show you how it works, the hands-on lab, and then you guys are going to replicate it along with me, right? So it is practically project-based training. It is not only that I am giving you some videos, you come and watch, then you go. No, it is pure hands-on. That is why I told in the starting, if you remember, that it's a pure hands-on training. If somebody is thinking that they don't want to do the hands-on and only, listen to the videos or see the theories, so that is not the agenda of this course, right?
Okay.
Hi Krishna, this is Murali. So I am having a kind of experience on OCI side, but I'm primarily focusing on the networking side. So how do you simulate, like there is a concept like site-to-site VPN or fast connect or customer premise equipment, and so these concepts, right? And so how do you simulate these lab works, simulate to real-time project? So are we going to do that the same real-time project, or?
So Murali, few things I will answer you quickly here. Okay, few things. See, I'll just go to my next slide that will answer you, right? We are going to help you to gain the practical insights, right? Related to lot of stuff, but there are few things which you can learn in the theory and implement when it's required. Like for example, you are asking about fast connect. I am not going to take a mega port, right? Which is costing lakhs of rupees, right? But I can show you, if you get a project, how you connect that. So we have all the hands-on lab related to whatever contents you are saying, like site-to-site VPN, how to connect, fast connect, all those things we will be showing in the hands-on lab, and you will be doing it. So we are going to simulate it, not as it is 100%, but you will be so much confident after doing it, after doing our hands-on lab, that you can, once you get into a job role, you can easily configure that for any customer. So we have that mechanism in the background. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Do we have any index like what you are going to cover, like is the WAF or load balancer or those kind of high level concepts that you are going to cover?
Syllabus you are asking about, right? What?
Yeah,
What
correct.
I'll show you in the. I'll show you at the last. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank
Okay. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Krishna.
So Shubham, I am sorry. Let us take this after 15 minutes. Let me just cover my content, right? And after that, I'll just start with you. Okay. Is that okay? Sure.
Yes, yes. No.
Yeah.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So now what I wanted to show you one thing, that if you talk about can anybody help me in telling some components which is used currently in the on-premise systems? Here I will draw the on-premise. What kind of components are used in on-premise? Suppose if a customer is having the data center, what kind of components is using? Networking.
Networking VCN.
No. So don't talk about VCN. VCN will be not in the on-premise. It will be in the cloud only, right? So I'm
Networking,
just
storage, servers.
networking, storage, right? Servers, right? Then they are using databases, right? Then they are using VMs, right? What else? This I am talking about only on-premise. What else, guys?
Clusters.
Pardon? Some
Clusters.
automation.
Yeah.
Clusters. Yeah, clusters. Good answer.
Load
Clusters.
balancing.
Some kind of automations they are using. Some kind of, yeah, load balancing. Good answer. Right?
NFS.
Monitoring setup.
NFS, right? So on-prem server is, I have already covered servers. Then they are using applications, right? Different kind of application servers, different kind of applications, right? And XYZ, some other services also they might be using. Now, don't you think if this customer anyhow wants to move to Oracle Cloud or any cloud, let's suppose any cloud, will they not require some people who know actually how the services are getting manipulated or changed? These people can help them that if you are using networking, how to configure network here. If you are using storage, how to configure storage here. If you are using databases, how to migrate a database here, right? Directly, they cannot go to OCI. They will need the people who have the knowledge about how these services are getting mapped to the cloud infrastructure. And that is the very important part of our course, wherein after doing the course, you will be easily able to navigate that how these services are migrating here and what type of services are running on the OCI, right? You will be easily able to navigate that, okay, Mr. Customer, if you want to map your storage, what kind of storages you will get in the OCI, right? And then this becomes an easy transition. Now there are hundreds of customers migrating on a daily basis to cloud or Oracle Cloud. And they are finding the talents like this because they want someone who knows both the things. So with our course, like someone just some time back asked that what is it, how it is different from the course which Oracle offers than what we are going to teach, right? What we are going to teach in our this thing. So Oracle will give you a glimpse of the course. I will say that definitely Oracle has a very good content, right? Because it is their product only. But what we are going to teach here is not only cloud, but how you will migrate your on-premise to cloud, right? And in depth. So what I'm trying to tell you that if by the end of the course, if you are able to understand all these services, how these services are running on the OCI, then there are a lot of customers like this who are looking for people like this. So you have to somewhere fit into this hierarchy. That is what I want. Okay. Okay. Now again, I will open for 5 minutes. Just answer the ask the questions. Shubham, I think I will start with you. Aishwarya, are you there on the call? Just give me a minute.
Yes, sir. I'm Kiran. I'm in a call.
So Kiran, can you please make me the admin? because I am not able to. Please make me the admin. Okay, yeah, Shubham, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Shubham, go ahead.
Hi, Krishna. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'm listening. Yes. Shubham, am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you please suggest me? I have done 6 to 7 years experience in backend profile, and I'm working with the 4 company, 𝐸𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐸, and now I'm working in CSC, and I'm only 30 in age. So can you please suggest me what suitable for me? DBA is the right or OCI is the right for me?
See, I think OCI is the right option for you. I will tell you one thing. See, you guys are comparing it a bit wrong way. OCI is the infrastructure where your services are going to run, right? You guys understood this? OCI is an infrastructure where your VMs, your network, your storage, everything is running, correct? Now, either you are from a DBA background, or you are from a apps DBA background, or you are from a developer background, right? Or you are from a testing background, or you are from a system admin background, right? You all can learn this OCI infrastructure. Because for each of these guys, this is new. This is a new thing, right? Even I was an Exadata DMA when I started learning this this OCI, right? I was an Exadata DMA. But at that time itself, it was a new thing for me, right? So for each of them, it is a new, because it's a totally new offering, new configuration, new methodology, all total a new methodology. You are not learning Postgres when you are one of the Oracle DBA, right? Or any other DBA. So it is not a apple to apple comparison. It is something which is very new, where after learning, you will get to know how the flow works in the cloud. And for each of you guys, this is important, because when an apps DBA will learn OCI, he will understand that how his applications is going to work here. And he can continue as a cloud apps DBA. He can search for a role in market which says cloud apps DBA. If he is a DBA, he can search for a role in market cloud DBA. If he is a developer, cloud developer, right? If he is a tester, I think he should move to any of these roles above, or maybe cloud admin, right? So your roles are going to change after learning this. And all your roles will have a cloud in starting, because now you understand how these components are running in cloud. Got it? Am I able to answer your question?
Yes. Thank you,
Okay.
Krishna.
Okay, no issues. Yeah. So now this slide, what I want to show is this. These are the kinds of migration methods for all the DBAs who all are there, right? These are the kind of migration methods we have in OCI. Even most of the methods we have in the on-premise. You do the conventional RMAN backup recovery, data pump, table spaces, transportable table space, cross platform, physical standby, plugging, unplugging a database. So all these methods are still available for cloud. But the methodology to implement this will change. So once you will learn the cloud, you will understand how to fit these kind of methods to migrate a database from on-premise to cloud. Okay. Now, many guys will say that how many job openings are there? Are there any job openings in market? We are going to learn, okay, that is okay. But how many job openings are there in Oracle? So this is a recent screenshot. You can see this is only 23 days ago. This opening was posted, right? Then you see here, this is only 4 days ago, right? So lot of openings like this are there in the market, where you can easily, and these companies are not getting the right candidates, I can tell you. Because I am in interview panel of many companies who hire OCI, and they are complaining that they don't get right people because people are not properly trained, and they want the guys who can come on job. They are ready to give the CTC, but they want someone who should have the knowledge and start from day one, right? You can see OCI admin role, right? You can see the cloud architect role, right? So based on your salary and experience, you can negotiate the role with the customer, with the company after learning this. And you can also do a lot of other things which we are going to teach you in the course, right? How to enhance or uplift your profile, right? And that will vary. Like, for example, if you are a 3 to 8 years experience, right? You will be becoming a OCI administrator. But here, if you see OCI infrastructure, 8 to 12 years, this guy can be given a position of cloud architect also. Right? So there are many job openings like this in market. So you don't have to worry about the job openings. Even the jobs are going vacant because people are not.
Just one question, Krishna.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, sure.
Krishna, after successful completion, like, or during the going through with the course, how you are going to take a practice from us, for appearing in an interview? Because like I would say, mock interviews. Would like to appear for
So
a mock interview.
right. So I will be working with you to train you in the mock interviews as well. Don't worry about that.
Because when giving an interview for these Oracle Cloud Technologies must be having, I mean, considering my profile, I must be able to show at least I'm carrying 3 years of experience working in a Oracle Cloud. That is what I would like to showcase on my CV, and it should also get reflected during the appearance of the interview. That is what my intention is to here to join.
So not an issue. Don't worry about that. Okay. We will guide you. We have all the mock interview. I will personally guide you how to clear the interviews, how to build your profile, right? What to write in your profile, how to build your CV. All those things we are going to cover. Don't worry. Somebody is asking to change the cursor color. Is it really bad? Okay, I've changed it. No issues. So guys,
Hey, Krishna. This is Shekhar.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand what is this difference between the Oracle Cloud Administrator, OCI Architect.
So see, an OCI admin is a person who is responsible for managing the infrastructure of a customer. So what role are you in right now? The person.
Apps DBA.
You are an apps DBA. What's your name?
My name is Shekhar.
Sridhar. So okay. So you are an apps DBA, right? So in similar way, once you learn the OCI, you are going to manage the components, day-to-day activities, day-to-day databases, VMs and all, or the applications of customer on Oracle Cloud, on OCI, right? That is the role of a OCI admin. He is going to manage, deploy. That means he is going to provision and he is going to deploy the components on Oracle Cloud, right? Automate, scale, create new paths, create new components, deploy new components, right? All those things. But an OCI architect will be mostly involved into how to build a data center. That means how to build a platform or a OCI farm on the cloud. And in our course, we are going to focus on both the things.
Okay.
Yes. You will also get to learn, if a new customer is coming, how to suggest an architecture, how the architecture is going to fit in with the customer, right? So once you get to know the architecture, you will be able to suggest them, right? That what kind of storage they want, what kind of VM they want, how much CPUs they should do, right? But usually what I will suggest, guys, because in my journey of Oracle, I have been into cloud engineer role. I have been into the cloud architect role, right? And then I have been into the cloud. I've been in cloud engineer. Then I've been in cloud architect. Then I've been in principal cloud architect, right? Then currently I am in master cloud architect, right? Okay. So I will always prefer to start with this role for anybody. Because this role will give you lots of hands-on experience, right?
You say
Then,
you always you have keep using you are keep using this word called master cloud architect. So just because of your having multi-cloud domain knowledges like AWS, Azure, GCP,
no, no,
OCI,
no.
that is the reason you are using it,
No,
or how it is? I'm sorry, I'm
no,
not
no.
able to understand.
So see, this depends on the role, right? How much projects you have done. For me, I have helped around 50 plus customers, big customers throughout the globe, to move their infrastructure from on-premise to cloud, right? So this depends on the role, what kind of role you fit in. Are you getting me?
Yeah, got it. So the course main intention is to cover like a architect.
My intention is that you guys should be 70% cloud engineer and 30% cloud architect.
Oh.
This will help you to get a good job and start with the cloud, and then you can leverage your skills and in 1 or 2 years become a cloud architect. And from there you want to become a principal, master, whatever. And this, whatever roles I am telling, this is usually the roles in any company you go. Like you go in Microsoft, you go in Google, you go in Oracle, all these kinds of roles they have. So what I am trying to focus in these two roles, these two
One
kind
more
of.
question, Krishna. Sorry to hold.
Go
So
ahead.
once, yeah, I hold an 8 years of experience in Oracle Apps DBA.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
once after completion of this course, this will be the first, since I have not worked on any cloud project. So this will be my first, if I'm moving as an admin or architect.
Mhm.
So how many years should I be keeping, having an experience after completion of this course?
No limit like that. Even a guy who is 3 years experience knows the OCI is eligible to become a cloud engineer. It's only about the skill set. It's not about the number of years of experience.
So is it like, so this is being my new skill. So it's like I said, right? I have 8 years of experience as an Oracle Apps DBA. So this is a new skill. So adding to it, can I proceed with my old experience, like 8 years of an experience as Oracle Cloud admin?
Exactly. So let's suppose you are saying you have 8 years of experience, right?
Correct.
You have 8 years of experience as an apps DBA, right?
Apps DBA.
Okay. So how your journey will be, I'll tell you. First, you will start to learn the OCI, right? You will complete all the hands-on labs with us. You will work on lot of OCI architectures with us, with the hands-on lab, right? Now, similar way, a DBA knows how to manage Oracle DB on cloud. At this stage, somewhere you will be getting to know how to manage your applications on OCI, right? And then you will refresh your skills with the learning materials. I will help you in clearing the mock interviews. And then you will prepare for your next role, which will be somewhere like Cloud Apps DBA, right? Or maybe Cloud Engineer, right? Are you getting me? After that, you are going to know that your apps, how your apps are going to run on OCI, right? So there will be a shift in your role. Are you getting me?
Sorry, Krishna, I got disconnected. I'll go to the recording. Sorry for that.
Okay, Shekhar, no issues. So what I said is, if you are an apps DBA and you are going to go through this process, then ultimately you will end up somewhere as a cloud engineer or a cloud apps DBA.
Okay.
And you will get to know how your applications are going to work in cloud. So that is what I'm saying. This course is for all the DBAs, tester, anybody. It is not necessarily for DBAs or for apps DBA or for network person. No.
Okay.
Hey, hi Krishna.
Thanks.
One question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this course, you also covering Hexadata?
Pardon?
You also covering Hexadata?
No,
on
Hexadata
cloud?
basics we will be covering, not in detail.
Because now Oracle Hexadata also be in cloud, correct?
Right, correct. So if so as of now, we are only covering the high level of Hexadata here, right? Only a high level course, not in detail of Hexadata. Because you know Hexadata, to learn Hexadata, there are other kind of requirements. person should at least be, if they want to learn 𝐸xadata on cloud, right? They should at least be knowing the 𝐸xadata, right? Otherwise, first they will have to learn 𝐸xadata. Then they can go to 𝐸xadata at cloud, right? Directly, you cannot go to 𝐸xadata on cloud.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Krishna, will you cover some infra-level automation tools like Terraform, those things?
Yeah, basics of Terraform we are going to cover in this course. Don't worry.
We actually we have Azure itself have Bicep, right? The same way.
Azure has Azure Bicep, right?
Yeah, Azure itself have Bicep the same way OCI has any other components.
So OCI has a resource manager.
OCI resource manager, okay.
Which we are going to cover.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Apart from the Terraform, also cover Terraform is right?
Right. Basics. Terraform basics only.
Basics only.
Because that is a part of DevOps.
DevOps, correct.
This is a part of DevOps. Okay.
Yeah.
Azure has Bicep, and similar way AWS has AWS Cloud Formation, right?
CLI, yeah.
Okay. So
Hello.
guys, yeah.
Yeah. Hi Krishna. Is RAC will be also cover? I mean RAC support Oracle Cloud?
RAC, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
RAC supports Oracle Cloud definitely. But
Like in AWS, like we use the RDS in that only the TR environment, but so in OCI RAC environment also as well, correct?
That is what the key is, right? That is what the selling point is.
Okay, yeah.
For the databases in OCI, right?
Okay.
But
So
now
we will get the hands-on on this, like.
Right. Definitely. You are going to deploy a rack system, a data guard system, all those systems. We will give you the
and migration also, like on-prem Oracle to
Yes.
cloud OCI. These
Yes.
hands-on available. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Krishna, this is Arjit. I have a question here. Actually, I'm working on GCP as a infrastructure architect. So I don't have a background on the DBA part. So how is it helpful for me to learn OCI and be an expert in OCI? Because
you are on a you are a DBA, right?
No, I am not a DBA. I am from infra background.
You are from which background?
Infra, cloud infra.
So this course itself says cloud infrastructure, right? Oracle cloud infrastructure, right? So this is a must-to-have course for you.
No, I don't have a knowledge on DBA. So how?
No issues. I have mentioned many times, this course is not only for the DBAs, but if you are a DBA, it is very beneficial also. That is what I'm saying.
What is the prerequisites exactly?
Pardon?
Prerequisites.
Prerequisites for learning this course as a so anybody, I am repeating it again, I have told it earlier also. Anybody who is just give me a minute. So anybody who is into the system admin, right? Linux admin, right? Or DBA, apps DBA, maybe a fresher also can join this course. Or maybe a Linux system admin, right? Because this is all total a new architecture. So for everybody, it is new. It is not necessarily for a DBA, it is new, right? So this is the modules we are going to cover. You will learn how the deployment models are. You will learn how the access and identity management service works. You will learn how IAM works, how networking works, how you will configure the VCNs, what kind of compute and bare metal machines you have, what kind of storages you have, what kind of load balancer services you have, right? How to manage the databases in OCI. Somebody was asking about 𝐸xadata, so I am going to cover the basics of 𝐸xadata as well. Then how the hands-on labs will be working, right? So for each of the components, we are having the hands-on lab. So this is for all kind of guys can learn this.
Okay, but it is more beneficial for a DBA if he is working on
nothing like that.
Okay.
It is beneficial for everyone.
Migration is different.
Pardon?
Are you covering the migration one?
So migration
detail?
I am covering on an overview. I am covering an high level overview of migration. Whosoever is a DB after learning this course will be able to automatically migrate.
Okay.
Once you learn how the infrastructure is configured, then you will get to understand how to migrate the database, right? Automatically.
And we have a free account support for how many months in OCI?
So see, free account is up to credits. You can utilize up to 300 credits. It is not dependent on the months. It is dependent on the credits until unless you utilize 300 credits.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So I think I'm done from my side, guys. So if any other questions are there, you can ask Niyati or Aishwarya. So Aishwarya, are you there on the call? Or Kiran, you are there?
Yes, sir, yes.
So Kiran, can you take it from here? I think I'm done with this webinar.
Yes, sir, can you please make me host? Thank you, sir, for the session.
I'll make you the host 1 minute.
Ankush is now
Okay.
name.
I've made you the host. I'll just stop. I have stopped sharing as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Krishna, a small question. After completion of this course, how much experience we can showcase of having an experience on this OCI?
See, very good question. I will tell you a simple answer to it. Oracle Cloud is in market since 5 years. Don't fake. Don't tell anything. Okay. Just tell them that I have a 6 months to 1 year of experience working on Oracle Cloud. Simple 6 months, right? That kind of projects you are going to do will validate if you say around 6 months to 1 year, not more than that. And when there are very less people in market, companies searching for people who only have the training, who have at least done the training on Oracle Cloud, and you will showcase 6 to 1 year. That is more than sufficient.
Okay.
And Krishna, after completion of this course, like what are the certificates we can complete?
You can focus on completing the Oracle Cloud Foundation course, then Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Architect course.
Krishna,
This certification you can focus.
Yeah, Krishna, thank you so much. Krishna, this is the last question from mine. As far as the Oracle Cloud training is concerned, the person should be Oracle certified trainer. I mean, that is what I heard. It should the person should be Oracle certified trainer, first thing. And second thing is to get an access on the platform, like that OCI platform. There are a lot of limitations, like you cannot simply go ahead like the way the AWS provide the 1 year free subscription to their platform, and provision the resources starting from bucket to EC2 instance to EFS, KFS, RDS databases and all. So like this, is this kind of functionality or is this kind of facility provided in Oracle Cloud Platform? Yes or no?
Exactly, yes. Who told you no? I don't know who told
you. Not
every cloud. Every cloud, I'll tell you, it's all about the credits, okay? When you make a GCP account, you will get 500 Singapore dollars, right? And you can provision the services and utilize that. Similar way AWS gives, similar way Microsoft gives, similar way Oracle gives. So anybody can make an Oracle Cloud account.
Okay.
Krishna,
And
one
now
question.
Coming on the certifications, I have more than like 13 certifications on Oracle Cloud and more than 4 certifications on Azure Cloud. And now I am so busy in the work that I don't even care about the certifications. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
One question, like is AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate certificate is how much equivalent of which certificate of OCI like?
100% equivalent to this course, what you are going to do it now.
Okay, no. I mean, what is the certification name like?
No. So you are asking AWS Cloud certification is equal to what certification in Oracle, right? Mapping.
Yeah, correct. In OCI, yeah.
So if you become so this is the course, this is the simple architect course, right? So AWS Cloud Architect is equal to Oracle Cloud Architect, what you are doing now. Even you can go ahead and apply for an AWS job, I'll tell you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I will close the questions from my side, guys. If you have any other questions, you can forward to Kiran. I'll try to answer all the questions over the email.
Thank you, Krishna.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kiran.
Thanks, Krishna.
Anyone
Thanks,
having
Krishna.
any questions or doubts, please connect on these numbers provided in the chat. Okay.
So if we want to make a payment, so is that the number that we do a payment, or?
No, so you can connect with sales team that there's a number provided in a chat. You can connect with them. They will guide you regarding the payment links and.
So when this course will be started, what will be the timing?
So usually I'm planning to start it in next month because this is a festive month, right? So maybe after first week of November, something like that, we can start, or second week of November. I think Kiran will give you an update on that.
Yes.
Kiran, please go ahead.
Yes.
And about timing?
Well, we are
In the
not going to
beginning,
start this immediately.
Pardon?
So we are not going to start immediately this course.
After a week, we are going to start because there are Diwali. This is Diwali holidays are there, right? So many of the people will not be attending. So that is why we plan to start in first week of November. That is after a week, almost.
Okay.
Okay, guys, then thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope that you guys have got a fair amount of idea about what is Oracle Cloud and how the cloud is pitching in the market, right? And maybe we'll meet in the course. Whosoever person will join, I'll touch base with them personally. And we will have a lot of learnings in the Oracle Cloud, lot of hands-on lab. So I'll connect you in the course directly now, right?
Thank you, Krishna.
Okay, thank you so much.